We get used to our online meetings, but it's nice to get together to mark this special occasion. Today we celebrate the culmination of a great journey you embarked on 12 years ago. Like all journeys in life, there was a beginning, and today's ceremony marks an end. The journey of your education has no doubt been memorable, and lessons you've learned along the way will stay with you as you start your next journey. We all arrive at this point from different beginnings, and our roads will once again take us our separate ways, not only geographically, but onto the paths of our to goals and future accomplishments as well. But there's something that brought us all together and enabled us to build a school community, and that is each of you throughout your educational careers have been trailblazers. You are undoubted in taking the path less traveled, even finding a new path in online education. Some of you decided 4 years ago to become an online student, choosing MNVA as a means for obtaining your goals. Some of you have been with MNVA for even longer. Your desire to walk your own path and your willingness to try a new approach to learning will help you succeed as you leave us today and continue on the overarching path of your life's journey. The graduating class of 2013 is a special class, as you have what I call the 3 Ds of success: the desire to be great, the drive to do great things, and the determination to overcome any obstacle. Any journey in life is made easier when there are people along the way to support you, coach you, and motivate you to reach your goal. It's only fitting we recognize those people today as we share in their success. The first group we need to acknowledge is the parents. Thank you, parents, for being your child's learning coach and working with the teachers and making sure a child was getting to school each day. This task can be difficult, as I'm sure there were days when your child didn't want to turn on the school computer. Secondly, we need to recognize the staff at MNVA from whom we worked with over the last 4 years. On behalf of the graduating class of 2013, thank you for the CC's, office hours, the one-on-one support, and sometimes, especially this last week, providing a little extra motivation to get done. Finally, it's only fitting that we recognize the Houston School Board and the Superintendent of Houston Public Schools. Thank you for being forward thinkers and providing students in Minnesota the chance to earn a quality education in a non-traditional environment. On behalf of the graduating class, thank you for supporting MNVA and all of these students. In pausing, I want to leave you with one last quote. I know this, you guys know I like quotes, so I'm going to give you a leave your quote from Walt Disney. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. As this journey ends, another one begins. Go forth with confidence that your time at MNVA has prepared you for the next path. We are proud of you, and you will always be part of MNVA. Congratulations to you. At this time, it's with my great honor to introduce to you the Superintendent of Houston Public Schools, Ms. Jean Broadway.
Ladies, gentlemen, family, faculty, board members, and classmates of the class of 2013, welcome to graduation. Your time here on earth is definitely limited, so I'm going to ask you today that you don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let others' opinions affect your inner drive and your inner voice. But most importantly, have the courage to follow your dreams and your intuition. I would like to share a poem with all of you that was written by Roger Robichaud. What a great feeling you all have today. You've made the grades and now you are on your way. Adulthood looks you straight in the eye. Soon you will decide how high you want to fly. Your childhood bore so many thoughts of friends, of tears, of what life has taught. But now you face a whole new view. Your dreams will surface and encompass all of you. Excitement churns within your chest. A class of hotties, yes, you are the best. That cool diploma you will take to stay, now that's a trophy to tuck away. I still remember how great you feel. There is but one graduation deal. 12 years have carried you this far. Now wear that cap. Today you're a star. To close, I would like to impart To the teachers and the students, thanks from my heart. Finally, as you start your journey, whatever that may be, there's a quote that Ellen DeGeneres once said that I thought was pretty appropriate. I'm going to ask all of you, follow your passion and stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path unless you are lost in the woods. With that said, congratulations to all of you on a job well done, and good luck as you enter another chapter of your life. I wish you the very best.
We're going to recognize our students that have been with MNVA for all 4 years of high school, and some that have come from our middle school up through high school, so do some individual honors and awards.
Hi everybody, it's so great to see such a big crowd. These certificates are kind of neat, and I'm having Miss Tina Darling, the elementary school counselor, join me, because we both had the pleasure of working with many of these kids, which is really neat to see the kids start off in elementary school and then graduate here today. So this is something that we're proud of, and it's really neat. So first we're going to start with the kids who have been at MNVA for all 4 years of high school. Okay, thank you, girls. And now we have some special medals for the students who placed top in their class. We had a tie for valedictorian.
At this time, we're going to hear from two of our graduating students to come up and speak on behalf of the 2013 graduating class. So I'm going to invite up first Corey Roble.
Hi everyone, my name is Corey Roble, and today it is my honor to share some words with you all. As 2013 graduating seniors of Minnesota Virtual Academy, we are closing the door to a level of education and stepping forward to open a larger one filled with endless opportunities and deeper depths of knowledge. This is exciting, and I would be the first to admit somewhat frightening at the same time. For me, and possibly for most of you as well, when life slows down just a smidge, we are confronted with the unspeakable questions. Are we ready for this? Can we transition from the online schooling and comforts of home to the unknowns of college? In the end, will we triumph or fall? Standing here with you all, I know that every one of you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. We can succeed in our unique endeavors because the teachers and the faculty at MNVA and our learning coaches, they prepared us to overcome barriers and defeat the odds. Our years at MNVA not only gave us a foundation of education to build upon, it also instilled in us responsibility, discipline, and independence. Unlike most brick-and-mortar schools, we were responsible for our education. We decided to study for tests and work hard in our weak areas or subjects. We also chose to complete every task set for us, to work hard, and put in extra hours when slammed with and overload was over. These are remarkable feats because despite technology's advancements in communication, there is no replacement for the physical bearing of teachers telling you to keep up and strive for success. We became responsible for pushing ourselves to work hard and to give it our all with few incentives to motivate us. Additionally, we were also responsible for contacting our teachers with questions or to ask for help instead of just struggle to make it. With responsibility comes discipline. Every school day, we resolved to leave our comfy beds, avoid web surfing, and shut out other distractions in order to learn. Dedicating 6+ hours in our various classes, plus, maybe adding a few hours here and there on weekends or holidays off school. This demonstrates our proficiency in discipline. Furthermore, we disciplined ourselves to schedule every school day with adequate time to get work done on or before it was due, instead of let it slide and become overdue, which is not good. Combining discipline and responsibility, we acquired independence. Independence to accept help when and where it was needed without falling into dependency. independence to step up to the plate and do what is best for you. With your independence, it is now you and not someone else who determines the outcome of your life. A wise person, not me, once said, ability is what you are capable of doing, motivation determines what you do, attitude determines how well you do it. I have zero doubt your responsibility, discipline, independence, and other talents acquired from MMBA will set you above others in college and whatever you decide to do in the future. This is how great you guys become and are now, and I'm really excited to see what you will accomplish in the future. Before we part, thank you to the teachers and faculty at MMBA and our learning coaches for working hard to give us a phenomenal education and preparing us for life beyond high school. Please give them a hand. Finally, to the 2013 graduating class of MMBA, congratulations on your achievements and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Corey, for those kind words and inspiration to the class. Our second speaker today I'd like to bring up is Ashley Togazemski.
Congratulations to us all, the 2013 graduating senior class. Round of applause, please. This is a very memorable day for me, especially since there was a part of my life where I didn't expect to be standing here today. And for that sentence to make any sense, I'm going to have to tell you a brief history about myself. I was 12 years old when I learned the value of an education. I was 12 years old, just had my last open heart surgery, going to school, and also recovering. By going to school meant that I was well enough to go to school. And it was my safe haven, it was my safe spot, and I cherished it. I looked at my education as my little golden ticket. My little golden ticket to a better future, because I will always have my health issues. They're never going away, it'll be with me forever. But if I dedicated my time, my ability, and I made a commitment to my education, that would reward me with a better future. And I can say 8 years later that that is a very true statement. I must admit, MMBA is not my first glimpse of an online high school. I actually hail from AZVA, or Arizona Virtual Academy. You see, when I was 15 years old, I was very sick and I could not go to school. Physically, I could not go to school. I was at home and I couldn't move. And thankfully, my mother had a colleague of hers tell her about this wonderful school called Arizona Virtual Academy. We signed up immediately, and within weeks, I just fell in love with the school. This is the school for me, and it was everything I needed to get my education, as well as go through the things I had to go through in the health-wise. It was perfect, and I looked at it and I thought, where was the school my entire academic career? Why wasn't I doing this? It was perfect for me. Now I have to jump to July 20th, 2010, and I was 17 years old, I was in the hospital, and I just had a stroke. I had a stroke on the right side of my brain, which means the left side of my body was affected. I was completely paralyzed. I could not talk, I could not walk, I couldn't do basic tasks that we take for granted every day, such as writing, brushing our teeth, tying my shoes. We're what, 4 years old when we learned how to do that? I couldn't do that. I had to relearn how to do all of that. And I was in the hospital, and my doctor, who was responsible for me and my progress, he came up to me, Dr. Payne was his name, Dr. Payne. I kid you not, that was his name. And he says to me, okay, now Ashley, this is what you're gonna need, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna need physical, occupational, and speech therapy. And I look at him and I go, I start school August 4th. And he just looks at me, absolutely baffled, going, are you giving me a timeline? I go, yeah, yes I am, because that was my main concern. Forget the fact that I'm 17 years old, in the hospital with a stroke, can't move, can't do a gosh darn thing. I was more concerned about going to school on August 4th. And I have to tell you, I tried. I tried my absolute darndest to do everything. To recover, to go to school. I tried my absolute darndest and I couldn't. I had to make the most difficult decision of my life, and that was to forego my junior year of high school and instead concentrate solely on my recovery. And I did, and as you can see, I have made a full recovery. I have absolutely zero visual side effects from my stroke, which is great. I really say that was a lot of hard work. But when it came time to picking a school, I was so thrilled to learn that AZVA had a sister school, MNVA. I signed up immediately and I was so excited. It was the school that I had loved for years. But with added benefits, there was this program called PSCO, and I was able to take college-level courses at my local community college and get college credits under my belt. And MNVA was everything I needed at the time of my life. And I'm honest when I say both institutions, both AZVA and MNVA, have shaped the person I am today. They allowed me to grow, aspire, succeed, and dream. I always felt that my teachers cared about me and my education, and they wanted me to succeed and wanted to help me reach my dreams. And one of the best teachers I've ever had was Mrs. Jorgensen, the math teacher here at MNVA. And she's one of the best teachers I've ever had in my entire life. And I look at Mrs. Wagner as not only a mentor, but a confidant and a friend. I'm so honored to be here today, graduating, and I'm going to have to follow in Mr. Cheptow's footsteps and leave you with a quote by Walt Disney. And that is, if you can dream it, you can do it. Thank you.
Now it's time to come. I think all the seniors have kind of been waiting for 4 years. Time to get the diplomas. I just kind of want they were talked to upstairs. Today we're going to give out the jackets. The diplomas will be mailed out in the next week or so with the report cards. But today they're getting the jackets and the diplomas will be in the mail. So we're going to do the presentation now.
Those of you who have a certificate, put it under your seat, but don't put your card under the seat. First row, second row straight. First row only, please. Stand up. Line up, please. This is also part of the test. Okay, third row, you can stand up. And the last row, oh, no, just wait, just third row. There were more of you than I thought. Danielle Mary Findling. Catherine Ann Halstead. Danielle Elizabeth Harjo. Thomas Richard Hedenston. Joshua Mark Ford. Andrea Lee Hunt. Ashley Nicole Jagodinsky. Alexander Robert Johnson. Tori Don Junker. Anna Lenore Weedman. Cherokee Diamond Walker. Taylor Dane Stevens. Jacob David Snyder. Angeline Marie Scudevin. Yeah! Congratulations.
As we conclude the ceremony today, following it will be a reception gathering where you can take pictures up here on the stage and talk with your teachers that have come here to celebrate with you. So at this time, I'd like the graduating class to stand up and around.